Official what?
The tip is to talk about your favorite band. I'm gonna say no.
I don't think so.
Did you just your phone just notified
It
you?
wasn't me. No.
It was not me. Because my
Okay.
phone is always on silent.
Well, apparently we're official, so... I mean, they haven't met you before, so... Hello.
Oh, hey!
This is Channing, my girlfriend.
Yeah, we're actually married.
Oh, my wife.
Yeah.
Wow. Words I never thought I would say. No, this is my very good friend, Channing. I've known her for many a year.
Like,
And
at least 10.
I just realized I have no idea if we're talking loud enough, so, like...
Do we do a test? Do we talk
I don't know.
louder?
How do we...
Because what if we start yelling and
Maybe
then
we
you
should
get
just
mad?
go on your computer and, like, do the thing that Dan is Not on Fire does, where he just, like, goes like this. And it's really obnoxious.
Don't know that I understand.
You will. Oh, you will. What are we going to
Does it, like, amplify?
Yes, it just repeats, because the delay.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It's like, welcome to my live stream. Welcome to my live stream. Blah, blah, blah.
Doesn't that sound horrible?
It does,
I mean...
but... Okay, so what are we going to talk about today?
Well, we talking about March for Science, because I went today. And I'm actually a little sunburnt because, I'm white, and, we don't think about these things in April, as a Minnesotan.
That's true.
It snowed in May 2 years ago, so I don't usually think about sunburn until
It's supposed to snow... It's supposed to snow next Wednesday, actually, again, which is like...
And it was like 70 degrees today.
Please.
So, and I actually thought about wearing shorts, so I was like, that might be a good idea, but then, I decided against it, apparently.
Oh, I need to update this. I'm 23 now. It was my birthday.
It was! This one's old, like me.
Yeah, we're both 23 now, so that's pretty good. Oh, hello to Trinity Rodriguez 50931. Welcome to the stream. So how was the March for Science? Were there a lot of...
There were a lot of marchers.
Yeah,
people with legs.
Good.
People without legs.
That's important.
People with 4 legs.
Representation.
Otherwise known as dogs.
Any cats? Or just dogs are people, but cats are cats?
Cats are cats. I mean...
Okay, that's fair.
All animals are people, but it was mostly dogs.
Okay. Good.
Love is love. Animals are people.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great. The dogs were great. I was actually not there for the march part of it. I was there for the rally part of it, which we couldn't hear all that well because people were talking and we were pretty far away. But there were supposed to be about 10,000 people there, St. Paul, Minnesota, which looked like there were more because it was a lot of people. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it was great. The speakers were amazing. Of course, I don't remember any of their names, but it was all just... It's kind of easy. Like, I don't want to, like, bash them or anything, but they kind of had it easy because literally it was a march for facts.
Yeah, that's the thing. Science is supposed to be so apolitical, but we're doing a march for it. Like, we were doing a march for taxes, we were doing a march for women, stuff like that. Whereas science shouldn't be something that you have to, like, fight for, but...
Literally... Hi, Aiden K.
Hello, welcome. Oh, we can hear ourselves. Ooh.
They had it easy, because literally it was
a march
for facts.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the thing, science.
Okay, I will stop now.
Thank you.
Just making sure.
But yeah, so it was just kind of like, the speakers were very motivated and very motivational, and one of them was a preacher IRL, so he was actually just doing his job essentially by preaching to us about facts.
Yeah.
So, so it was very nice. It was very good to have, 10,000 plus people surrounding you, supporting the things that you also support.
Yeah, for sure.
Very nice. And there were a lot of cute costumes. I got a picture with Einstein.
Good.
I don't have it with me, so I can't show you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it was good.
That is good. I saw a picture on Twitter of someone who dressed up as Princess Bubblegum, like a full, like the bubblegum head was like here.
Yeah, no, that's what Einstein was too.
That's so much.
It was creepy. It was actually kind of like, I'm a little overwhelmed.
Ooh.
But it was good.
It's like cosplay, but for science.
I'm gonna put a pause button. You have an eyelash.
I have many eyelashes.
Not in your eye.
Okay. Well, I don't think you can see it on the stream, so it doesn't bother me.
It's distracting me. But at least I'm looking at you and not like...
That's true.
I don't know, whatever.
I don't know. Cool. Let's see. Who else is watching? Wow, people are watching. Welcome to Aiden K. Hi, I recognize you from YouTube. Welcome to Jocelyn Larson and Baneful Angel and... You Now. Just You Now. Okay.
You Now is watching.
Yeah.
That's actually really creepy.
Probably. I think it's just people who are not signed in, perhaps.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense, actually.
Does make sense. Oh. Aiden says, I was going to go to my local march, but transportation in my city is a mess. I feel you.
Which is a problem.
That
March for
isn't...
Science is, like, relevant.
Yes, absolutely. 2 of our highways are broken, and the metro system is kind of small. 2 of your highways are broken?
Like, in half? That seems like a big problem.
I'm just picturing, like, an earthquake happened or something that are just, like, it's just, like, from your car right over.
Yeah, like the San Antonio, like...
Yeah. What if the highways caught fire and fell down?
Was it a bridge? Where did it fall to? Hell? The
Oh
center
my.
of the earth?
Oh my. That's
a lot.
I hope everyone was okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Response was yeah for anyone who's not Aiden.
Yeah, that's...
Although I suppose y'all can see it too, so...
Well, yeah, people watching it back wouldn't be able to see it, so we will let you know.
I'm new to this.
Yeah.
Can you
I
tell?
mean, same. It's my first stream, and there are tips that are like, ask your audience what their favorite music is.
No.
Okay, no.
We're not going to do that, so don't tell us.
Yes, it was a bridge. No one died. I'm glad. That's good. OMG, I love your purple hair. Thank you!
That's new.
It
was
new.
pink recently.
I mean,
because it faded from purple.
It faded. I let
but
it go
it was pink.
so long that it just faded. But I did it last night. And yeah, it's actually like supposed to be a blue color.
And you can see blue.
You
like
can
the
see
second...
blue. It's just, it becomes purple. I think it's because the top of my head was still kind of pink, and then I just dyed over it.
The color wheel. We should have a graphic, but we don't.
We should have a graphic in this live stream. I'm sorry we're not more professional. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry too.
Let's
that wasn't clear.
Another highway moved up like an earthquake. Might have been a water line. Yeah, that could be. Yeah,
That's
moved
real.
up like an earthquake. That's a lot. Highways don't do that in Minnesota.
They do not.
No, when it's cold, they like break apart a little bit, and when it's hot, they just come back together.
Less than a tire width apart.
Yeah,
but
like it might be a little bumpity bump, but
nothing more than that. Fire happens though. That sometimes happens.
That's true. Southern Lady 88 says, I hate how quickly it fades. It's sad, lol. It looks so good when I do it, and then a few days later, it looks blah. I feel you. That's so real. I try not to wash my hair, but then it just gets gross. Yeah. I'm like...
I've never dyed my hair ever once,
but
I would just recommend not washing it ever.
you would recommend just...
Professional opinion.
As a general idea, just don't wash your hair. I mean, that's a good idea. Like, you shouldn't wash your hair as much as people do.
Southern Lady, I know you missed this, but we're actually married.
Oh, yes. This is my wife.
That's a joke.
No.
This one's not into ladies.
I know, I'm very gay. So that's a thing.
It's true.
But we are friends forever.
Good friends.
So that's good.
Very good.
Yes.
But yeah, don't wash it. That's my professional.
Just don't wash it.
Important opinion.
When I didn't dye my hair, I used to use dry shampoo sometimes, just because there wasn't like time to wash my hair. Sometimes before class or whatever. But
and it was longer.
No, just in college.
Oh.
Yeah. But I haven't tried it with hair dye, so I don't know how it would work if I used dry shampoo in this, if it would like fade faster or not. Don't know.
Never tried dry shampoo, but I've felt hair that was dry shampooed, and it's just kind of gross.
It's not a good texture.
It's like
it makes it look
grit.
less greasy, but depending on the dry shampoo, it's just chunks in your hair that have absorbed the grease, which is kind of gross.
Also, there's nothing ever awkward between us.
True,
so the lady said you guys would make a cute couple. Not to make it awkward. We're years
We
past
are cute. We're so cute.
We are, actually. Like, individually and together. But, we're years past anything awkward, essentially.
No, it's totally fine. I'm pretty sure I've, like, taken you dances before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. We're good.
You hate dry shampoo? That's fair. That's fair. It is not for everyone.
Don't know her, and I don't like her either.
I don't know her. I don't want to know her.
True, actually.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
It's, something. How did we get on a dry shampoo? From, like, March for Science
not washing
stuff.
your hair.
True, yes. March for Science, though, did you have any other thoughts?
Other thoughts? Yeah. It was very nice because it was Earth Day, too, so at the very end, people were...
It's good timing.
Not the last speaker, but, like, the moderator said, make sure to pick up trash as you're walking back to your car.
Good.
And that was really cool, and it was funny because the woman standing next to us as we were watching the speeches had, like, a trash bag, like, attached to her belt. Oh. And before this woman had said that, I was like, why does this woman have an empty trash bag on her belt? Fashion statement, clearly. But, and then as the speeches were ending, she put on rubber gloves. Oh, and I was like, wow, she came prepared.
That is excellent.
And it was actually very dirty as we were walking back to our car, because we parked like a mile away because there's nowhere to park and 10,000 people had just converged, right? Yeah. Plus there was a hockey game, so, people had to park there too as well.
This was the March for Science in St. Paul.
St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And so as we were walking back to our car, my dad and brother picked up like 3 or 4 empty water bottles, plastic water bottles, and other things too. And it was just like, wow, this city is on the move.
Yeah. Yeah. My little sister actually did volunteering today with her National Honor Society stuff. And it was basically just like, okay, kids, here's a trash bag, here's a bag for recycling, go out just generally in the city and pick stuff up.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Yeah. And a thing about Minnesota is, like, when the snow melts, there is so much trash everywhere.
It just, like, uncovers the trash.
Just is, like, everything melts, and magically the city, is dirty.
Yep. Yeah. Not as bad as Chicago, in my experience. Like, Chicago is just generally kind of a dirty city. Sorry to anyone who lives in Chicago. I lived very much near it for 4 years, and it's just... It's not good. It depends on the area, of course. Like, there are different neighborhoods and stuff, so it depends where you go. There are some really nice places, but there's a lot of gross places as well.
Yeah.
I have an alarm going off. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Aiden says, hello, Kai. I'm on Tumblr. I messaged you. Yeah, definitely. I remember you. People are saying, hey, hello to Danny with the, like, faces. And got some thumbs up. Jammin', oh man. Jammin' Jamie, and Being Lit. Good name. Says that they live in Michigan. That's cool. Yeah, Michigan has pretty much, like, similar weather to Minnesota, I think.
I think the one thing that, I've met some people from Michigan, one thing that they would say, they've lived in both places for more than a few years. And one thing is, with Michigan, there's tons of snow. Snow up
more than
the
Minnesota?
wazoo. More than Minnesota. But we get so much colder than them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We just get so cold that it, like, stops snowing.
Yeah. We get to a point where it's so cold, it literally cannot snow.
Yeah.
Also, if you go up north of Minnesota and to the west more, wind. All that wind. And it's painful. Like, wind chill will be 15 degrees lower than the actual temperature, whatever.
It's so annoying.
Love Michigan. Just, like, pictures I've seen of it, especially the
just
UP.
Pictures? Have you ever been there?
Never been.
Oh.
But I love it.
I have been to the UP. I've also been to Ann Arbor for a football thing. For marching band. For marching band. Not into football, but yeah, Northwestern. So yeah, the very little that I've seen of Michigan, the UP looked lovely. I visited it when it was not full of snow. So I think that may have affected that.
Yeah.
But yeah, seems like a nice place.
Yeah.
Says, yeah, it does have similar weather, and they hate snow.
Yep.
I feel
See, here's the thing. I think a lot
of
people in Minnesota like snow a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Because I think it's one of those things, too, like, one thing about Minnesota, it doesn't really snow until mid-December, mid-January even sometimes, even though it's really cold already.
It's true. It just gets cold.
It just gets cold really fast. And I honestly don't mind the cold either. I don't like the heat as much, but...
Yeah.
But I prefer snow to heat. So. Cancel school for a week for an inch of snow.
In Georgia. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, down south, the country just isn't prepared to deal with snow.
There's no equipment for it.
There's nothing. Whereas in Minnesota, it's like, all right, it snows last night, you cleared out before 6 o'clock the next morning, you're done.
Everything's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
I literally have neighbors, well, when I was living in a house, that, like, their part-time job in the winter...
Can we clarify? We're in an apartment now.
Yeah, we're in an apartment. I don't know if you can hear my neighbors
she's just homeless.
Upstairs, stomping around.
Yeah.
But, when I lived in a house, when I was growing up, one of our neighbors was, in the winter, made his extra money just taking his truck, attaching a snowplow, like, thing, like, shovel, big one of those things, and driving around. And you just make extra money in the winter because of that. So.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yep.
It says, we don't have the equipment, and therefore the bread and milk all disappear from the stores before it starts snowing. Yes. Yep. I have been down south, specifically Florida. I've had family who lived in Florida, and it's real weird to see, even if it just gets, like, cold enough to snow, or, like, close enough, or it's, like, it might have, like, a tiny chance of snow. Everyone's like,
we're gonna die!
Yeah.
Whenever that happens, it has to have projected at least 12 inches of snow in Minnesota for people to run to the grocery stores.
Yep.
At least 12 inches. And then it has to be like 3 inches into the snow before people will actually go out to get stuff like that.
Oh yeah, people don't like go ahead of time. They're just like, it is snowing.
Another thing about Minnesota weather, I don't know if this is a thing everywhere, but we will get projections of 12 inches of snow, and it'll snow for 3 inches because they can't get their shit together.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just swore.
Yeah.
But
Channing's on my channel.
My bad. I'm not as precious as this one.
I do swear, like when I'm with friends and stuff, I just don't swear on my channel because it doesn't
Mari
feel
swore
right.
on your channel.
Yes.
I remember those beeps. I remember going through and watching those beep. That must have been fun editing for you. Yeah.
It is actually pretty fun, because Mari's like, did I swear that much? For anyone who is not initiated, Mari is my partner, queer platonic partner, and...
She swears a lot.
Yes.
IRL and, like...
It's true.
In video.
It's true.
Which is true. I mean, it's fine. She's not like I don't know.
A potty mouth.
A potty mouth, but she does swear.
The Northwest has its snow moments, and John Crimson is from Oregon. That's cool. Yeah.
We don't have snow moments. We have snow hours.
True. Yes. It'll just snow for like a week.
I have a lot of friends in Oregon right now, and they say it's amazing and they love it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like a milder here in their opinion.
It seems like a nice place. Like, I think I would live there. I would have to visit there to see for sure. Yeah, but I could see myself living there.
But I have a lot of friends that I can visit now, so.
Ooh. Yeah.
They're going to Washington State.
Oh,
so for grad school. And I considered it, but then there's the out-of-state tuition, which
that's real.
Basically put that off the map.
Maybe you should just move there and live there for a while,
see,
and then
I've
you
already
get in-state tuition.
No.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of work.
Thanks.
Although, speaking of tuition costs, did you hear about New York?
Yes.
That's so good.
For any household that makes under $100,000, which is a lot of money, but I guess for New York it's kind of less money than here. But that's awesome. That's great. That's a good move.
It's like good. It's that's another thing is like some people's arguments against free college tuition is that like there are rich people who don't need their tuition paid. Like, okay, let's just put a cap on it. Yeah. Just level it off here and everyone under that. It's fine.
It's basically what is done now with like what are they called? Pell Grants?
Yeah, Pell Grants.
For
also like need blind admissions, and then what's it called? Well, it's whatever you get. You get a package from your school based on how much your family can contribute, and then they'll just meet everything up to that, which is what I got, and that's why I was able to go to Northwestern, because that is not the cheap school. Yay! yeah, yeah.
I didn't. I had loans.
Yeah, that's real.
But that's great, and I approve that. And I think,
Yeah.
I know that Minnesota has talked about that, but I don't think they're anywhere close to getting it implemented or anything. So
Yeah, that's the thing. Politics.
it's very expensive to put people through college, but at the same time, it's like you've been doing it for how many years? K through 12. Mm-hmm. So
just pony up those extra bucks. Let people get them higher education. Yeah. And it'll, like, children are your future, right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you want doctors that are, like, able to be smart and not worrying about their loans all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if Minnesota can pony up and buy a new stadium for the Vikings,
Yep.
they can put a little bit more towards education, in my opinion.
Yep.
That's my opinion.
So much money is spent on sports, I just do not understand.
It's absurd. I don't know if anyone else knows this, but Minnesota recently just built a baseball stadium for the Twins, and they've been tanking it ever since. It's a very beautiful stadium. I love it.
Yeah.
Compared to the other one. But now the Vikings get a new stadium, and they historically have not been doing well. So I don't know what the, qualifiers were for getting a new stadium.
I don't know. Like, the Metrodome, it was one of those stadiums that had, like, an inflatable roof, right? So it had, like, this poofy thing on the top, and it did collapse under the pressure of snow.
Under the pressure of snow. So the air pressure is the thing that keeps it up, right?
Yeah.
And then, the snow collapsed the thing, and air is, coming out and tearing the stadium.
Like, that was kind of a big deal.
It was kind of a big deal.
But I don't think it warranted getting a new stadium. Because
for
the
both
old one
teams.
still works. Yeah, for both teams.
So both teams use that stadium, on each other's off seasons.
Yeah.
And now we get 2 new stadiums, which are all state-of-the-art, whatever.
Yep. Sports ball.
You know so much about sports.
I actually know, quite a bit. I've just picked it up along the way. Football especially, because marching band. But other things, because my dad enjoys sports.
I do know a lot about baseball.
Yeah.
Because I was into the Twins when I was growing up with my dad. But not so much anymore.
Yep. Let's see. Atlanta this year is opening 2 new stadiums, baseball and football. And because of the football one, we're finally getting a soccer team. Cool.
That's awesome.
I like soccer. I used to play soccer for, quite a while.
I did not know that.
Really? Yeah. I mean, it was, my younger years. I had to stop doing that so much because I danced, and that just took up all of my time.
Dance takes up way too much time. I was a dancer
it's true.
for a year when I was 6.
Yeah. Yep.
And I don't remember all that much of it, so
yeah,
clearly important to me.
I mean, how much do you really remember of being 6?
A lot. I remember
Really?
I got in trouble. I remember I took dance lessons at Park Center at senior high near our house, and I got in trouble because I had a little tie-on thing, so I had a leotard, and then a tie-on skirt thing, and they took it away from me because I was playing with it like ribbons constantly during rehearsal. I was an interesting child.
Good. I mean, that sounds like most 6-year-olds in a dance class, to be honest.
I know, but I was singled out. I was like...
Oh.
But the one thing funniest thing about me being in dance is, so we had this routine that we'd been working out for, and then we did the show at the end of the lessons or whatever. And they had us lined up in 2 rows. There were 12 of us or 18 of us or something lined up in 2 rows. And I'm the back right corner. And
just tucked away.
Tucked away. Strategically. And mid-center is the only girl who knew what she was doing. So I watched her and did what she was doing about 4 seconds after she was doing it. And I remember that specifically being I can do this.
That's real.
And then I never danced again.
Yeah. From watching a lot of dance from a lot of ages, I can tell you that happens up to 16-year-olds.
That's great.
When they're just
that would be me.
Oh, yep, okay.
And my mother was a dancer in high school,
yeah.
very dedicated, and I think she really wanted me to like it, but I was not there for it.
Yeah, you can't really force your kids to like the same things you did. My mom, no interest in being a dance mom. None whatsoever.
She is a dance mom.
She is a dance mom. She became one because I really wanted to dance, and then my younger sister continued the dancing and still dances, and she just really had no choice.
No choice in the matter.
Yeah.
Sequins all over the place.
Sequins, yep.
Costumes.
Rhinestones, especially. Doing makeup,
doing hair.
Doing hair. She's like, I don't do hair. I don't do makeup. Oh well.
Oh well, indeed. Poor Kathy.
Who has joined us? Welcome to Perry W. Aiden says, my mom fenced in high school. That's cool.
I did not.
Fencing. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Sophia the Day became a fan, and Hasty Gosling 82 became a fan. Awesome. Welcome.
Is that a Ryan Gosling thing? Is he just being hasty?
Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Interesting usernames. I love seeing all the different ones. Okay, what is...
interpretation here, please.
Alright, there's an emoji of a
woman.
dancing woman, and I think that just means...
That we've been talking about
That we've
dancing.
been talking about dance. Okay. Hasty Gosling 82 says, no, it was a name Xbox chose for me. Does Xbox just choose your name? Do you not have a choice?
I feel like you could have changed that name.
Yeah.
I think it was an option.
Maybe it's just okay. That's cool.
And you just ran with it, which is cool.
That works.
That's awesome. I mean, running with things. I don't like running, but...
Can't do the running. Aiden's mom was short and left-handed, so she won with skill and the element of surprise.
That's great.
Cool.
Although, how much, like, fencing, how much is a surprise, though? Because you're, like, clearly set up in this position.
Just right there, and you're like, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
That's exactly what it looks like.
It's fencing.
Right there.
Fencing. Hand fencing. Just...
It's like Thumb Wars.
True. Good.
With more sharp objects. Objects? Whatever.
Right-handed people aren't used to fighting left-handed people.
Fair point.
Element of surprise. I understand.
Now we gotcha.
It's like the Princess Bride.
It is!
Oh, you didn't know I'm not left-handed.
I love the Princess Bride. Okay, so we're going to talk about this for the next 15 minutes.
Good, yes.
50, not 15, so y'all might want to tune out if you want to. Did you ever read the book?
Yeah, I read your book.
I
yes.
gave it to you because I was like, here, read it.
It was very similar to the movie, but with added bits.
So much better.
Yes.
I mean, like, so, on a scale of 9 to 10.
9 to 10.
0 to 10.
Yes.
The movie's a 9, the book is a 10. Like, I'm not saying, when I say the book is better, I'm not saying that the movie is bad. I'm saying that the book just, like, just gets right up there.
It just takes it to the next level. Yeah. It's so good.
It's amazing.
I haven't seen the movie in so long.
Let's do it right now.
Right. Just watch it on the
everyone,
stream.
we're gonna do a moment. Everyone get your Netflix out.
Oh man.
We're gonna watch this together.
Baneful Angel says, my little sister is 12 and has been doing gymnastics since she was 2. That is very young.
That's a bendy child.
She's quitting gymnastics after this summer because of cost and time.
That's real.
That's so real. Absolutely. Yeah. Gymnastics, dance, all of those sorts of things.
Hockey.
I mean, I don't know, personally.
It's very expensive.
But it's very expensive. And if you're really dedicated to anything like that, it just eats your life.
It does.
Yeah, I had to stop going to my dance studio after 11 years because it was just too much time. And I went to high school and I was like, nope. Also, my dance studio was terrible and the teachers were, like, semi-abusive. So, like, oops.
That's a different sort of real.
It's a different thing. But yeah, then I joined musicals and then I joined Color Guard and, a whole bunch of different opportunities.
Went off from there.
Yeah, it's great. I love your hair. Thank you. I just dyed it last night. So that's why it looks so good right now. Hasty Gosling 82 says, I love your YouTube videos. Thank you.
I do too.
I mean, I think they're pretty good. No. Honestly though, like, I wouldn't put anything up that I didn't think was okay. Yeah. Aiden says my sport of choice in school was competitive robotics.
That's actually really cool though.
That is. Absolutely.
That's where all the cool people go.
I mean,
my brother did.
Yeah, your brother did. I remember that. I don't think
he was very good too.
Did we have a robotics team?
We did not.
I don't think so.
I think you could become part of one, like with your city or something.
Yeah,
but no one ever
right.
talked about it when we were in high school.
Yeah.
Maple Grove probably had one.
Probably. Yeah, we went to, like, the poor school.
No,
Maple
okay,
Grove.
so there are 3 schools in the district. The poor one, Park Center.
Well...
The mid one, Osseo.
Yeah, I guess.
The rich one, Maple Grove.
And Park Center was not only...
Not to call names.
not to say names, not to, like, out ourselves where exactly we are, but, yeah, Park Center was, like, not only poor, they were, like, the ghetto one, and I hate that people use that term, because it's so... No.
Yeah.
Do you know what a ghetto is? No.
Yeah.
But... Yep, that's a thing.
Thus is the education system in the suburbs of Minneapolis.
Yes. Well, some of the suburbs. There are a lot of suburbs
Our suburb.
of Minneapolis. I am so new to this thing. You guys are first time watching, and I love you. Thank you. This is the first time we've ever live streamed. So
And that I've ever been on a video ever.
True.
On any platform.
Yes. So we can't promise that this is going to be a
Quality experience is the word you're looking for.
a representation of what a live stream is like, is what I was going to say.
Well...
But it is live, so there you go. Aiden's robotics team made it to Worlds a few times, and it's a great community. It seems like a good one.
It's a good one.
It seems good. I was on an all-girls team, and we covered everything in blue and glitter.
That's
My aesthetic.
great.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
It reminds me of the fairy and Fairy Godmother and Cinderella.
Yes.
That sounds amazing.
Yes. Good.
Would be a part
Excellent.
of that team. Although I'd probably ruin the robot, so I probably shouldn't be a part of that team.
Some people just aren't,
Not
like,
a mechanic.
wired for that.
Wired.
Hey.
Not even trying.
No, honestly. Yeah. Bluty B says, yesterday I was coming out to my VFF and I feel so good.
That's
Congratulations! Great. Congrats on coming out. It can be really difficult, but I'm glad you had a good experience with it. Aiden actually wore blue glittery fairy wings at some competitions. Good.
Keep doing it.
Good.
I mean, I don't know if you're still doing the robotics thing, but just keep wearing those wings as well.
Yeah, that's so good. The team was called Genius, Girls Exploring New Ideas Using Science.
March for Science.
What a
Very
good,
topical.
yeah.
Very topical.
We are just
We've been off
on
topic
brand.
for about 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
the topic was supposed to be March for Science.
Yes. Yeah, that's so good. Hasty Gosling 82 says, am I working on any upcoming YouTube projects?
This one!
This one! I mean, let's think. I have videos that I have been thinking about for a very long time. I have a video that is a music style video that I've actually been working on since last fall, that I just haven't finished. So that's
you should finish it.
I should finish it. I've kind of been like using the fact that it's been so long to my advantage. Like I've used the changing seasons in some of the visuals, so I hope that'll look cool. But another upcoming project, I think, that you maybe have been thinking
We wanted to do this for our birthday, but then that
that's
came
not
and
even what I
went.
was thinking of. But yes,
Oh.
that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
yeah.
of, you and me. Okay, so there was a thing that we, Channing here, lovely gal that she is, got me a present for my birthday. And it's something that we might make a video out of. Depending on when Mari is free, because we think it might be more entertaining if Mari is there for a reason.
I can foresee this as a fortune teller.
Yes.
I know this will be entertaining.
Yes.
To all involved.
Yeah, but the other thing that we have been planning for much longer than that is that there's this Steven Universe episode that has a little musical bit, and Channing was like, we should cover that! And I was like, yes! And then we just
haven't done it. It's been out forever.
So
It's been at least 6 months. At least. Because I think it was like immediately after. I think we watched it. Did we watch it together?
I think so.
I think we must have watched it together, and I was immediately like,
Yeah.
we need to cover this.
Yeah.
Because this one has a great voice, and I have a great voice.
It's true.
So,
Yes. It's
so I think we should cover it.
Yeah. So, Steven Universe music. I love it.
Coming up.
Yeah, it's such a good show.
Within the next 6 months, I
It's
promise.
such a good show, and it has such good music, and I'm just like, let it be more regular.
Please. Please.
Also, like, if I can just put out one criticism, if they could just, look at the references a little bit when they're drawing the characters. That would be great. That would be...
It's been a recent problem. Not well, we've noticed it more recently.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's become much more apparent.
The
recently.
sizes of the gems and of the, like, heights of the gems.
Of all of the characters.
Of all the characters.
Honestly.
Varies greatly.
Yeah. Even in comparison to each other, like... It was supposed to be, we're going to focus more on expression than we are on being exactly true to scale, but...
It's distracting.
When you are distracted from the wonderful story and voice acting and music, it's...
And, yeah, it's distracting. And I just think it should be easier. Especially if it's a character that's in every single episode. Every single episode, they should be getting it right. But, I mean, the art's great, the music's great, the characters are great.
Yeah, like, it's still a wonderful show. Like, I love it so much, but just a little thing. Just a little thing.
Just a little thing we're putting out there.
Let's see. Oh, I'm missing some comments. You did your hair red last week. That's cool. I did my hair red for a few months before I graduated. And I didn't bleach it. So it was just red on top of, like, my normal color, which turns out okay.
Blondish.
It's, like, dark, dirty blonde, but it was interesting. I don't know if that was a good choice. Next month you're gonna do purple. Good. I like purple hair. It's just a good thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, because you loved my hair. Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Did you do it purple today because Prince died a year ago today? Yesterday?
No. I had no idea that was the case.
Yeah,
so
Prince is a Minnesotan thing. We kind of pride ourselves on him. And he died either yesterday, a year ago yesterday, or a year ago today. Which seems like way too long ago because, wow.
So many people just...
2016 was a rough year.
It was, for a lot of reasons.
2017 is going to be so much worse. But for different reasons, 2016 was bad as well.
Yep, that's real. Okay, comments are going too fast.
Which is a good problem to have, I think.
Absolutely, it's just like, I've never had this issue before. I have black hair, so I had to bleach it. No, that's real. And color definitely sticks better when it's, like, bleached and stuff, which is why I bleached my hair last night. Would recommend if you want to have good-looking colored hair. But, yeah, I feel that. Also, black hair, I feel like that would take more bleach and, like, longer and stuff. Like, mine, I can just put it on, leave it for, like, maybe an hour, and it's, like, good enough. What's your natural hair color? I literally don't have any left to show you. If you want to, like, look at my eyebrows, it's, like, a dirty blonde. Or, actually, you can look in my icon right now. That's my natural hair color. That's not a very big picture. You can look on my YouTube channel. I have some older ones where I don't have colored hair.
It's a dirty blonde.
It's a dirty blonde. In the summer,
it's a lighter blonde.
It gets lighter, yes, absolutely. My hair changes color in the sun. Aiden says, my hair is so thick and it's dark brown, so bleaching it would be a horror movie. I'll tell you what is a horror movie. When you dye your hair red, and then you wash the dye out. Just in the shower, it's like, oh my god, covered in red. Yep. It's a lot. Baneful Angel says, my hair doesn't bleach well. When my hair was blue, it faded to a really weird light green. Yeah, blue does that, especially, actually, even blonde hair can go green if you have it in chlorine and stuff. Yeah. So it's difficult. Unless you get, especially with blue and colors that can go to, like, a yellower color. Yellowier. It's really important to get, like, a really light, like, almost white bleach, but it's still hard. Let's see, I feel like I missed one back here. You've done blue and red hair? That's cool.
Of any color, if I was going to dye my hair, which is probably unlikely, I would do red.
Yeah.
Or purple.
I could see you. Yeah, I could see you
with both. Two of my favorite
both.
colors.
It's good. Aiden is not competing anymore in the robotics, but still volunteering. You teach little kids how to build and program robots and help out at cons.
That's a cool place.
That is wonderful. That is so good. You don't know how to send me pics. I don't know how you can send me pics either. Sorry.
We're new to this.
Yeah, very new to this. Hasty Gosling wants to dye their hair a fun color, but you're afraid it'll limit your theater roles. Absolutely. Man, that's real. I think it depends what kind of theater you're going into, because I do have a lot of theater friends, and some with very unnatural hair colors. And a lot of the time, you can either change it for a role, you can be like, I'm open to changing it, but some directors and people will just be like, I can't see you with any other color than that. So no. Yeah. But, yeah.
At my work, though, the owner of the company I work at actually has dyed hair, so I have I might, if I, want to dye my hair, I might be able to, because,
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why people restrict based on a hair color. Like,
I worked at McDonald's for 2 months. We weren't allowed to dye our hair.
Yeah, like McDonald's. It's McDonald's.
It's McDonald's.
People don't come here because they have a certain company look. They come there because it's McDonald's. They want something cheap and fast.
Cheap, greasy, horrible food.
Yeah.
Not to bash McDonald's, but I worked there for 2 months and it scarred me.
It's true. Especially in the US. I've heard it's slightly better other places.
Because people have standards in other places.
Yes. That's true.
Not to call anyone out, but America.
Gabby246 wants to dye their hair blue someday. Do it. Would recommend. It's a good color. Boop-a-doop.
More people becoming fans.
Yeah, more people becoming fans. Welcome! This is my first live stream, so I can't promise I'll do this on any sort of regular schedule, but people seem to enjoy it, and I enjoy talking to people online, so...
And I like talking to this one, so...
Yeah, so this is fine. What is your name? Antadkins1? And I'm sure I said that incorrectly. Says, are you a boy? This one is a girl. This one is not a girl. But I'm not a boy either, so...
Yep.
No.
None of the above.
No is the answer to your question. Aiden K says... I don't know why I said Aiden K. It's just because it's your name. There are some people, though, where it's like you want to say both of their first and last name. Yeah. It's just some people. You saw McDonald's in Spain, and it looked nicer, but you didn't eat there because Spanish food is heaven, especially the hot chocolate. I have actually been to Spain. I didn't have Spanish hot chocolate because it was the middle of the summer. It was very, very hot. I went
in April. It was very, very good.
I don't think I had McDonald's.
It's basically sludge.
Either.
And it's good sludge.
Sludge.
I don't know if you'd like the texture, but I know you love chocolate.
I do love chocolate. So probably.
I had McDonald's in Ireland.
Oh, was it different than the US a lot?
Yes, it was better.
It's just better in general.
Yep.
How do you become a fan?
Good question.
Can someone else help out? Because I do not know.
Someone, someone get on
I'm
that.
sure there's a button somewhere, but I don't know. You guys are both so sweet. Thank you. Hearts for you, too. They serve the hot chocolate with churros, and it's heavenly. That sounds good.
It seems more
Mexican. It does seem kind of Mexican. But I could see Spain doing that also.
It sounds really good.
I don't know. What part of Spain did you go to? I went to Portugal and then Spain because I was doing it for a pilgrimage sort of a thing, which sounds weird, but religious sort of thing. And we went to a lot of religious sites and kind of just slept on a lot of floors. So
sounds like fun to me.
It was great. I went to so a lot of religious sites basically across Spain and Portugal, and then we ended up in Madrid, and I had mass with the Pope, which is very exciting. It was a long time ago. That Pope is dead now. So rest in peace. Chevy Carey says, I love your hair, and they became a fan. Thank you. It looks like you are already a fan. Cool, that works. There's so much purple-blue going on between...
I actually asked Kai if that was going to be a problem.
Before we started that, it was purple and blue, purple, blue, blue. Aesthetic.
Yeah. We planned this.
We definitely. I dyed my hair for all of this.
So much planning. This is my only purple shirt. I wore it on purpose.
It's a good shirt, though.
It is good. I love it.
Love is love. Absolutely. I don't want to be a downer, but unless it's pedophilia or something, in which case it's not. It's not love. It's not.
No.
I
have... Go ahead.
I was just going to read some things.
Okay.
Aiden went to a bunch of cathedrals, but also a lot of historical sites. Yeah, there's so much history in Spain compared to the U.S., just in Europe compared to the U.S.
Yeah.
Like,
Europe's
older
ridiculous.
history. It's a lot. But yeah, we went to, like, we saw castles and stuff. I went to the summer castle of the Spanish royalty. Yeah, it's a place where they apparently, like, stay sometimes, but they weren't there at the time. I went to a mass in Spanish, and I just about fell asleep because I could not follow along.
And it was warm.
It was warm, and I hadn't slept well because I was sleeping on a floor, and I was like...
I think you're allowed.
I didn't fall asleep, but I almost did.
Did anyone else fall asleep?
Probably. I believe it. Yeah. I love you guys because you have matching hair and t-shirt. Absolutely. Yes.
It was planned. I told you.
It's good.
It's planned.
I just blend right in. Good. You want to broadcast too sometimes. It's good. It's fun. I would recommend it. Omar says, hey. Hello, Omar. Aiden wrote a poem about the amount of history in Spain and then translated it into Spanish. Ooh. Oh, and you went to the same castle. It's called something in Spanish. I don't pronounce Spanish.
I'm not going to try. No, I speak French, not Spanish.
La Granja. I'm sure that's wrong. That means the farm, but it's definitely not a farm. It is not. Can confirm. I recognize that word, actually, because my little sister does study Spanish, and that was on her vocab sheet. So
that's great.
Fun fact. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that is it. You didn't know that there's a web page. You were struggling with typing on your phone. Yes, that is true. There is a web page. Indeed. I have never actually watched on my phone, but I can imagine that it would be difficult to type. Yeah.
I'm just looking at my own computer here.
You're just looking up the castle. That's cool. Yeah. You're in your 5th year of Spanish. Are you in high school?
Is this it?
And you're going to minor in it. Oh, so probably not still in high school. That does look like it. Oh yeah, and there's this like huge fountain. Oh, this is gonna work. This is the castle.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Can you see it?
Can you see what I did?
Yeah. And there's this huge fountain in front of the castle, and it was so hot. A lot of people just wanted to jump in, but you're not allowed to. But I think some people did anyway.
Although I was in Switzerland once, and it was during the canicule, which is the hot part of July or August that happens in France. And it doesn't happen like in the US, where it's like 99 degrees for a month and a half.
Yeah.
It happens for about a week in Europe, and everything stops, and it's freaking hot because people don't have air conditioning.
Yep. Yeah, but that's so real.
It's real because they don't have air conditioning because that only happens once a year for a week. Why do you need air conditioning? But so I was dying, and we decided to walk around a lake, and there were a whole bunch of fountains, and all of these kids were just in there playing while people were also in the lake. So it was just kind of like, well, I wish I brought my swimsuit because I would have dove in this fountain. Yep. But it was really cool, though, because it was like, this is clearly a very old fountain. And people are just playing in it. Like, this is, like, part of their lives. They just have. Whereas in the U.S., if anything was 400 years old, you would not be allowed to swim in it.
You wouldn't be allowed to go near that.
No touching, no climbing, no throwing coins, no nothing.
No.
So.
Okay. Let's see. You're a senior and you're going to graduate in a month. Congrats on your graduation.
It's exciting.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Where are you guys at? In the U.S.? Yes, we are in the U.S. We are in Minnesota, which is in the Midwest, which is one of the middle states, but to the north.
Yes.
Yeah. And Hasty Gosling also lives in Minnesota. Cool. Yeah. Gabby246 is from Australia, and it's hot the whole year except for winter.
Wow. How cold does it get in winter, though? Because I feel like not as cold as here.
I don't think so. No, I know people from Australia. And
do you know people from Australia?
I do. Yeah. Like internet friends.
Oh.
Not here. But, yeah.
Toronto!
Ooh,
represent.
You're from Toronto. That's cool. Yeah, you are pretty close to us then.
Relatively.
Well, I mean Canada, as opposed to, like, Australia.
True. As comparatively, yes, you are very close.
In this one city called
Salamanca?
Salamanca, I don't know. They have a Roman bridge and an old cathedral from the 1500s. And a new cathedral from the 1700s.
Yep.
The US was not a country yet.
Wow.
That is cool. Oh, man. Ooh, we have someone from Ireland. That's so cool.
I've been there.
For
about a week.
Yeah,
So not really.
I have not.
No,
I mean, you've been there for a week. I haven't even been in that general vicinity.
You were in Spain. That's in the general vicinity.
Not near Ireland.
Compared to Australia, it is near Ireland.
Okay, sure. Let's just compare everything to Australia now.
Yep. Yep.
Good.
It was very green and very beautiful, and everyone was very nice, and that's pretty much it.
Good.
Good. Would recommend.
Glowing review.
Glowing. I also love that it wasn't super sunshiny, because then I could go outside and not be sunburned constantly.
Yeah, I think that's
Like
just
here.
a thing in the UK, yeah.
Yeah.
In Australia, it gets down to 14 Celsius or 57
Brr.
Fahrenheit.
So cold.
57. It's
57.
like, that's like the high here right now.
Yeah.
And we're in April. We're
Yep.
like, it should be spring. That is a very reasonable cold. But
I like that kind of cold. I might come over there for the winter.
yeah,
Which would
for
be our
sure.
summer, which would be really nice, actually, because then it's...
Yeah, that works
I
out.
don't have to sit in 99-degree weather.
You have to go now? That's okay, totally. Have
We'll
a good
stay.
night. Yeah.
Sleep
we'll,
well.
We'll be here for a little while, but good night. It's always raining in Ireland.
Not true.
Oh.
I was there in the summer and it did not rain. Well, it rained once, but it was overnight and it wasn't too bad. So that was good. I went to County Cork and County Clare.
Do they say county first and then the name?
Yes.
Oh,
I believe.
because we say the name and then the county.
Like we say Hennepin County
Yeah, or Ramsey County.
Clare County, but no.
Interesting.
I believe they say it twice. But, yeah, my mom's side of the family is from County Cork. Or was it the other way around? Anyway.
Somewhere.
We have a lot of Irish in our genes. We're
Cool.
mostly mutts, but a lot of Irish.
Mostly mutts.
And my mom is actually half Irish, so. But we kind of just went around there and was like exploring. It was nice.
That's cool. Aiden says, in Georgia, our most memorable landmark, at least near you, is the Big Chicken. Google it.
I'm on it.
You're on it. Aaron P1214 says, hey, and a lot of hearts. A lot of hearts to you too. Welcome to the stream. Hasty Gosling says, since you mentioned how nice the people in Ireland were, what do you think about the Minnesota Nice concept?
Okay.
It's, I think it's true, based on me having lived in Illinois for the better part of 4 years. I think there definitely is an element of Minnesota Nice in a lot of things. But that doesn't mean all the people are nice, and like really nice.
But so the thing about Minnesota Nice is that everyone is pretty much nice on the outside.
Yeah,
but
like they're polite.
They're polite. People are polite, but they can be very not nice. And a lot of it comes down to people being kind of two-faced, where they'll be nice to you and then behind your back they will talk about you.
Yep.
This doesn't happen with everyone. A lot of people are very, very nice.
Yeah.
But especially to strangers, I think we're very welcoming generally, especially in the cities.
And there are elements of Minnesota Nice that are like, if you're trying to leave someone's house after you've stayed with them, it'll take like half an hour or longer.
At least
At least half an hour for you to leave.
Went to a New Year's party at a friend's house, and it's called the long goodbye.
Yes.
We long goodbyed for 4 hours. So you get ready to go, you have your coats on, you have your shoes on, you have everything, and at the door you start talking again, or they don't want you to leave because they want you to, like, have another drink, or, you know, the roads are kind of bad, so you should stay just anyway. And you end up staying there.
Or you should take some of the leftovers,
take
some
the
of the hot
leftovers.
dish.
I have so many pieces of Tupperware that are not mine because of the leftover thing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's very prevalent.
So real. So
in
real.
Minnesota culture. Okay, I found the Big Chicken in Minnesota
Oh,
culture.
yes, the Big Chicken.
It's basically KFC with a big chicken.
Oh, so Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay. Yeah, we have that here.
Less of it now that a lot of them closed.
That's true. Let's see. What part of Ireland did you go to? Answer that. Some summers are warm. That's cool. It's cold for you in Australia compared to 95 degrees. Yes. Oh, and absolutely. I completely understand. We're just like, that seems nice.
The one thing, though, is that Minnesota, for about a month and a half, it's like 85 to 95 degrees as well. So we get like 40 degrees below.
Our temperatures are like
100
every year. Mm-hmm. Just, it kills me.
And
literally.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's always raining. Let's see. Did you go to Dublin, Ireland?
I did not go to Dublin. We flew into Dublin. Actually, we flew out from Dublin. We took a ferry to Dublin and then flew out from Dublin. But we didn't. We didn't stay there.
Yeah. Minnesota nice. Same thing happens in the South with Southern hospitality. I think that's like slightly different.
It's different.
But I think mostly the way I think that it's different is the accent. So...
That's your validation. That's your reasoning that they're different is because they're done in a different accent.
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Yeah.
But I do think they're different on some level.
Think they are, yeah.
I think you just have to like experience both and you'll see the differences, but it's definitely like a similar things.
Similar idea, but different.
Yeah. Fergus says hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. We've been streaming for almost an hour. Do you want to keep going?
It's up to you.
I'm
care. Not really tired. I took a nap. It was great.
Yeah. So we could stay on for a little bit longer. Baneful Angel is in Virginia and it was 90 degrees today and 40 last week. That's real. Temperature changes just come at you out of nowhere. Aiden has no accent. New Jersey mom plus Maryland dad plus Southern upbringing equals no accent. I mean, I'm sure you have some sort of accent.
If you came here, you would have an accent for us.
True, yes. But probably not an accent anyone could pin down. Yeah.
It's great.
Jersey has a very specific one. Maryland, I know people from Maryland, and they have a specific one, and then Southern is just out there.
Also, kind of across the board. Like, I mean...
As far as, like, all the southern states have a similar accent? Or
no? I mean, not across the board. Anyway, never mind.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never... You've been to Florida a lot.
Well, not, like, a lot, but, like, for not living anywhere near there, yes. Yes, I have.
Yeah. I've been there twice, I think, that I can remember clearly. I've definitely been there at least 4 times, but that was when I was pretty young. Yeah. And then we went to Texas...
Ooh.
Like 5 years ago with some friends who had a timeshare down there, and it was the off season, so it was
the off season of Texas.
Dead. Well, because like we were nearish the beach.
Okay. Like
45 minutes from.
Okay, yeah.
And the condo place that we were staying at had like a pool and everything, and this was like late February, so it was 70 degrees, too cold to get any water, because it was just too cold, because you get out at 70 degrees and windy, and you freeze. Like...
Nope.
So, that was kind of interesting. It was kind of a weird trip.
Aaron P1214 says, Cali's pretty hot in summer. Ooh, are you from Cali? That's cool. What kind? Because, what kind? What part? Because Southern California, hot, absolutely. Have been there in February before, I think. And it was, like, warm even then. Yeah. Whereas here, still very, very cold in February. But I think NorCal gets, like, more moderate weather, so...
This one wants to move to California.
Yes. West Coast in general, but California would be...
For California.
Yeah.
Not salty.
North Cali, which is very beautiful. Yes. There's a lot of really excellent nature in California, and I love nature, so...
Fun fact, there was almost another state out of California called Jefferson. I don't know if anyone knows about that. Basically, it's North California. Yeah. Essentially a little bit smaller than Oregon or Washington. Basically just another one, like, chunked out of it.
Excellent.
And it was going to be called Jefferson, and I don't remember exactly why it didn't become a thing, but... I would support it because California is really, really large.
Absolutely. Yeah, it would make more sense for it to be multiple states, honestly, on a political level, on, like, so many levels.
Multiple levels.
Let's see. Aiden's dad's side of the family is all Polish. I am also very Polish. So maybe that adds... Yes, I am. So maybe that adds to your impossible to pin down speech as well. Very possible. Yeah, my grandma... Well, let's see. I'm mostly Polish, Czechoslovakian, and a bit of Norwegian in there as well. So that's a lot. And Polish accent definitely thrown into the mix will mess people up. Were you guys raised near the cities? You don't sound too terribly like a stereotypical Minnesotan. Yes. Well, yes.
Yes.
I was born in Fargo, North Dakota.
Fargo. So if we dragged my mother in here, she's probably sleeping at this point. But if we dragged her in here, she has a pretty bad Minnesotan accent. Yeah. But she was raised in North Dakota. So I have a theory that people from North Dakota actually have the pure Minnesotan accent that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
And I just said a million O's, so you're all going to be like, oh yeah, she's got she's got a Minnesotan accent.
Like, we can bring it out more if we try to.
And I definitely had friends who grew up around me who had worse accents. Yes. And I'm just like, where did this come from?
I think it depends on your family.
True.
A lot of the time.
But, yep, I grew up here. Kai grew up here. We all grew up here.
We did. What are you answering this to? I don't... Oh, there's a delay on the live stream, so that makes sense. You're between St. Cloud and Minneapolis. So are we, technically speaking. Yes.
Yeah, technically, actually. My father and brother live out there.
Yes. But there is also a lot of space between St. Cloud and Minneapolis.
Much space.
So that's cool.
Very highway.
If you want a nice place to live in Cali, check out... Yes. I almost went to school there, actually. I mean, like, not almost. I was looking at a school around there because of environmental engineering stuff.
Cool.
But didn't end up going out there because of money reasons. Northwestern was just somewhere I applied to under a thing called QuestBridge, which allowed me to apply for free, and then theoretically I could have gotten matched with Northwestern and gone completely free.
That would have been nice.
But I didn't, so that would have been nice.
Much more free than
what
I ended up with.
Yes. Cal Poly, yes, that is the place. Too far away from home. Yeah, that was another issue. It's just like getting back and forth if you're living a long time
too
away.
Much money.
Just
and I remember in my senior year of undergrad watching like a grad school preparedness sort of thing when you're applying for schools, and I remember this guy, it was a video, so I didn't have any time to ask any questions because it was a video, but he said, when you're applying, don't just put a pin where your mother is and draw 100-mile circle around it and then whatever colleges within that you'll apply, but that's part of my plan. Like, I want to be near my family, I want to be able to have quick access to my family, I like my family. So, I mean...
Where I ended up going was perfect because it was, like, a decent amount away in a different state, like, several states over. So it was fine, and I was able to take a bus back when I needed to, and that was cheap enough.
But from California.
You can't.
Too much.
That's not... It's, like, days of travel unless you go by air. What's their name in the Love is Love shirt? This is Channing. She uses she, her pronouns. And
Channing as in Channing Tatum.
Yes.
If you're wondering about how to spell it.
Yes, that is the case. We're going through a lot in the United States, which has me terrified. LOL, wow, there's actually a thing that NASA has a theory, and that is a volcano in Yellowstone is going to blow up.
Yep, it's about 2,000 years overdue.
Yeah.
So...
It might happen.
It's possible.
It's
and
not
it would
really
destroy the entire northern America.
Yes. But
that's great.
There's nothing we can really do about it.
So, just keep on going.
There are more pressing issues that we have chosen to ignore, so I don't think the United States will do anything about this.
Nope.
So, that's fun.
Way to liven our spirits.
Woo! You're going to University of Delaware. That's cool. Technically drivable. Yeah. If it's drivable, that's a main key point of where you can go to college or not. Is your Love is Love shirt referencing the coming out song by Allie Hills?
I'm not sure. I know that it's a Glidden sort of organization shirt. Propaganda, whatever, I don't know what you call it. But basically it's, gay love, while gay, is also still
Yes.
love. And funny thing, because I went to a Christian college, very liberal Christian college, so this is kind of kind of weird for the organization or the campus, is that a woman who went there started wearing a "Sin is Sin" t-shirt. Yep. Ooh. That was great. Everyone loved that. See, the thing about the college that I went to is very, very music and performance based.
Yeah.
Not very many sports that did amazingly well.
A lot of queer kids.
So lots of queer kids. Like, pick a boy on campus and 30% chance he's gay. I mean, above average queerness of the entire campus. And very small college, but these t-shirts were very common. And I think that's part of the reason why the Sin is Sin thing came out in the first place, is because this woman is on this Christian campus and assuming that a lot of conservative people are going to, support her, but that didn't really happen. So there was a lot of backlash from that.
Wow.
But
I guess it says in that song, 'cause love is love. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's said in a lot of things. Like,
it's said a lot. Lin-Manuel
Miranda has a little poem thing that he wrote that's like, love is love is love is love is love, which is excellent. Yep. Very good.
I think when you're talking about love is love, it's just in general talking about LGBTQ community.
Yeah, definitely. Rory721 became a fan. Welcome. Eva Deary 190 became a fan. Thank you. There are a lot of wetlands and rivers and coast near Udall, and I want to focus on aquatic ecosystems. Cool. That's excellent. Let's see. I knew not an environmental engineering professor, but a general environmental science professor who always tried to get us to do this program up on the East Coast, like the northern East Coast, that had to do with aquatic ecosystems. I will maybe see if I can find that and send you a link, because I feel like that might be relevant to you.
I know the U of M has a program for environmental water studies and stuff because of all the lakes we have here.
Yes.
And also, the Great Lakes.
We have
right next
many
door.
A lake.
Quite lake, full of water.
Hasty Gosling 82 says, Hamilton?
Question mark?
Yes.
Change that question mark to an exclamation point, please.
Hamilton, yes. It's good. You feel left out because you're still way too young for college. That is okay. I'm actually quite old. I have graduated. Channing's actually the same age.
Quite old.
Well, compared to people who are too
young for college. This one has a thing about age.
I just turned 23, okay? I'm insecure.
They feel old.
I have Peter Pan symptoms, okay?
It's actually very true.
It's true.
It's been a thing for a long time.
I have accepted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, I will make myself a note about that, Aiden, because otherwise I will forget.
About what?
That, exactly.
The Udall thing?
Yes, the wetlands stuff.
Oh. Boop-a-doop. Chouette. That was cool in French. Sorry.
Yes.
Not just sweat, said with a weird accent.
Chouette. I'm pretty sweaty right now. I don't know what that was.
It was actually sweaty earlier today because it was so warm.
Yeah.
And the sun was
It was such a nice day today.
And I was out in the sun for the March for Science. For those who
didn't...
Just
bringing it full circle.
Bringing it back
full
because
circle.
I know I haven't mentioned it in the last 15 minutes.
Yep. You're in the same Facebook group as Lin-Manuel Miranda because he's best friends with these brothers that do a bunch of podcasts that I love.
Hook us up.
Could you think of brothers that do podcasts?
No.
Like, one might be named Griffin.
Okay,
I couldn't tell. I don't actually listen to them or, like, follow any of their stuff, but Mari's, like, in love with Griffin.
In love.
Can't name one of the other ones, but...
Love. I'm trying to do this. It's so hard to do backwards.
So hard around the love, yeah.
So hard to do backwards.
Yeah,
I'm getting, like, marks in my arm.
I know, there's...
From this
nice
wicker chair that I'm shitting on. I shouldn't. I mean, it's not like you could tell if I was...
That's true. Okay, yeah, but I have experienced a lot of their content through Mari, and it's all right.
And
it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. They seem like good people, and yeah. Oh, hearts to you too. Yes, good. It's 5 a.m. here, and I have gym at 6. Did you wake up early, or did you stay up all night? Because I hope
horrible.
I hope it's the former.
Because I'm not a morning.
But also, gym at 6 does not sound fun.
Mm-mm.
Sorry about that.
I'm all pink now. I touch my face and I become pink. Great.
Yeah, you get pretty pink sometimes.
Pretty and pink.
Yeah. Yes.
You haven't slept.
They are very good and pure. You haven't slept? Oh no. I hope.
Problem.
Yeah, that is a problem, especially with gym. If I didn't sleep all night and then had gym, my chronic illness would just kill me.
Yep.
Ooh.
My sleep disorder would kill me.
Ooh, that's real. There's so many things that are just like, can't. Nope. Ooh, if you could find a cat, we'd get a whole bunch more views.
Ooh, let me see if I can go find a cat.
Yeah,
1 second.
Yeah, go look for a cat. I will take over this live stream myself. Whew. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see. I'm doing a lot of, like, I can't do it now. Anyway, it's 5 a.m. here as well. Where are you guys again? Australia? I feel like you said Australia. Unless that was someone else. It is 11:09 p.m. here right now, so that's fun.
Yes.
FaceTime people like me. I don't understand. But oh, people are like adding each other on Instagram and stuff. That's cool. I'm glad you guys can like meet each other. That's cool. There's a cat here now also, which is...
He won't face you because he
So
likes
good.
to sit like this on my shoulder.
That's true. Oh, hello, Simon.
This is Simon.
Soft. Oh, look at that cat. Oh. Oh. Hi. Oh, look at this paw. Look at this paw. Oh.
So pure. He was just sleeping, so I'm sure he's not happy
Oh,
with me.
you woke him up. That's no good. You've had a headache for 5 days and you don't know whether it's related to your chronic pain or not. That's real. I had what I think is my first migraine on Monday, I think, because I had an aura, which I've never had before, and then
suck.
I had a migraine for sure, and I've just had a lot of like nerve headache pain since then, which is great. Hasty Gosling 82, when Kai starts the ASMR. Did I? That was not intentional. Was that with a cat? Probably. I would totally do ASMR though. I've definitely thought about it a lot. I just haven't ever gotten around to it because there's no time to do it when my house doesn't make noise. So, oh, the cat looks so angry. Like,
That's his happy face. What are you talking about?
I don't experience...
When they close their eyes just a little bit, it means
Oh,
they're
just like-
relaxed. Yeah.
relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2:09 p.m. in Australia. Oh, so that wasn't the Australians I was talking about. Where is it 5 a.m.?
Europe.
Yeah, I was gonna say Australia is Ireland. Maybe. I was probably the Irish person. There you go.
Oh, hold on.
Yes. Yep. I mean, I don't think I don't think people actually watch because there's a cat. Because we are under the tag LGBT. We could change it to cat, but
We could
Nah.
add the tag cat. But
I think you can just do one on
that seems weird.
if I'm correct. Over-the-counter pain meds never work for your pain, and you have no diagnosis, so it's just... That's real. It is so difficult to get a proper diagnosis, or any diagnosis at all, a lot of the time, especially with something like pain, because it's just not something other people can see, unless you're, like, dying of it, and even then they're like, is it really bad though?
Yeah.
I feel you. Why is there no sugar emoji? I mean, there's the one that's like or whatever. That was a bad imitation of it. But yeah, there should be like a normal shrug emoji.
That was a perfect imitation of it.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. Miss Quiet Writer gave me 100 times thumbs up. Thumbs up to you too. I don't know what that does, but I appreciate it. There should be a shrug emoji. Yes, I agree. Because it takes so much work to... I Google shrug emoji, copy paste the shrug emoji, and then that's too much work.
Which warrants a shrug emoji.
Honestly, yes. Miss Quiet Writer became a fan. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. And your pain is bad in your hands and you have to take 5 AP exams in the first 2 weeks of May and your hands are gonna die. That is so real. Is there... I suppose since you don't have a diagnosis, there's no way you can really get any help with that. But that's...
I definitely wish I had done something to get, I don't know, not a diagnosis, but something in high school for my hand, because I've broken it twice, and it just kind of has on and off tendonitis every once in a while. I ended up getting one in college, but AP exams were rough. I would have to stretch my hand, like, every 30 seconds.
Even for people who don't have things with hands, it's like... okay, for those of you who don't know what AP exams are, they are basically a lot of writing exams so that you can hopefully get college credit.
Handwritten essays.
Yeah.
And some actual exam stuff.
Yeah.
So that you can not have to pay as much for college, essentially.
And boy, is it a lot of writing. All
Painful.
the practicing, and then the exam, which is timed, and it's a lot.
Timed. That's the worst part about it.
Yeah, I don't enjoy time things. Yisin Ben Tahir, 1986, sent a bunch of kissy emojis of like a long-haired person and a short-haired person.
Is that me? Oh, thanks!
Giving the people what they want.
I did not even register that it was actually happening.
I don't know.
That's what I do.
Yeah, your hands
it
are
my
always
hair, or
stiff.
was
It might be cat
cat's
hair,
hair?
honestly. Don't know. You're
Probably
so
cat.
fluffy.
He's very cute.
You're so fluffy. I don't have a cat or any pets, so I'm just like, whenever I see one. Because you're so cute.
And he's just sticking around. It's because he's tired and he wants us to go to bed.
Yeah, he's just like, why are you subjecting me to this?
He's actually, I mean...
Yeah, he's pretty okay.
happy.
He's pretty okay.
For how scaredy catty
Doing
he
a little
usually
purr.
is.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
this one's ready for bed.
Yeah.
He's definitely ready for bed.
The cat's ready for bed, so I
So
think
it
that
must be time.
it must be time to end this stream. Just as people are becoming a fan. Omar55444 became a fan. Thank you. And the person who sent... Oh, that's a cat. Okay.
Come here. Come here, you silly cat.
This video is off-brand. You're hugging cats, not trees. I recognize that. I recognize that.
No, I'm hugging cats.
That's true.
Kai's not hugging cats.
That's true.
I'm hugging cats. And cat, to be fair. And
just
he just left.
one cat, and he's
I could
out
get
of
the
here.
other one.
Out of here. You could. Unfortunately, there are no trees in this apartment, so not much I can do about
They're
that.
plants.
We have plants, but it's not
Hug
the
some
same.
plants. Actually, there's a fake tree.
There's
hug a fake tree.
well, that's a Christmas tree.
It's still a tree.
It's April.
It's a tree. Don't be racist.
Racist against trees. That's
Speciesist.
real. Where's the trees? Yeah, unfortunately, not every video can have trees. I'm glad I could make you feel happy by recognizing you. I enjoy recognizing people who, like, stick around my videos and stuff. It's nice to know people, have my little community. Binful Angel says, I wish I could have a cat, but my mom and both my sisters are allergic. Well, her mom is allergic to cats.
My brother is allergic to cats. My dad is not, and I am not, unless they sleep on my face, which my other cat actually did. So he would sleep on my face, and I would breathe in his fur, and then I would wake up with stuffy eyes and stuff. But
Yeah, so
you get over it.
it happens. Yeah, so
Beauty is pain.
also, like, there are cats that have no hair, which
True.
I'm not personally a fan of, but like you can.
There's
do
also
that.
rag dolls. I think are the hypoallergenic cat.
Really?
They're expensive.
I didn't
though,
realize that
so.
there were cats that were hypoallergenic. I thought that was just
It's only
dogs.
one breed, and I think they're just expensive because they're beautiful and
rag dolls are
hypoallergenic.
beautiful. They're so
Great.
They're so pretty.
Yep.
Anyway, you should sing songs from Dear Evan Hansen that mention trees and make that a video. I actually have listened to Dear Evan Hansen just because of the trees. Like, I heard that the character loved trees, and it was like, are you coming for my brand? No, but I did. The songs are good. I'm not, like, super into it, like Thomas Sanders is.
I can't believe how you are. You're so you. Like, you actually hug trees and actually do content and listen to content based on the amount of trees it has.
I am real. My brand is actually just me being myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I am authentic. People should love me for it.
This emoji.
Yeah, but that's a good idea. I should probably just listen to it again, because a lot of the time, if I listen to a musical just one time, I'll be like, oh, that was okay. But the girl you have a crush on those trees, you send her tree pictures. Good. Because she literally names trees and cries if they fall down. Oh.
Though, to be fair, fallen trees contribute to the ecosystem.
Absolutely. Like, they all serve a purpose. And usually it's because they've, like, lived their life, or because they've been struck by lightning, in which case they are, like, super nutritious. So.
It was their time.
Yeah,
they were unless it was, like, deforestation, which in case, cry. But also just, do something about it, not just cry.
That is a sad, but I feel ya. Okay, with that talk of trees and everything...
We'll circle back
everything
to
that we have
science.
talked about in this very informative and educational video, I think that is going to be it. Except for this one last question. He's Gosling82 says, do you have a favorite tree to hug, or are you impartial? I do prefer to hug some kinds of trees more than others. I don't have, like, one particular favorite, but some are just, like, real good to hug, where I don't really love the pointy ones as much, because they cause me a little bit of pain.
They fight back. They're prickly.
I persist, but... So, thank you all, yes, thank you. Thank you all for watching my very first live stream. It has been quite the experience. It was very enjoyable. I really had a good time. I think you guys did as well, and I would love to do it again sometime. So,
indeed. For
those of you watching on YouTube, if you got this far, congrats. I really doubt it. But yeah, this should be going up on my channel shortly, or now. I think it might be doing it right now. I don't know how this works.
We'll find out when we click the button.
We'll find out when we end this. So, thank you all for coming. Hearts and smiley faces and everything. And, okay, with that, good night everyone. Goodbye.
Sleep well.